Hello guys, in this video we are going to review previous lesson, which is the Algebraic Identities 1. So in the previous lesson we've covered these formulas. Now we will do some practice exercises. Okay, the first one is, so we have to find the product of 2a plus 9b times 2a minus 9b. So this is the one. So okay, before this one, let's make some notes of new words. Okay, review. This means повторение, қайталау. Okay. Here this is the product. So what is the product? It means произведение or кубительное. Okay, so what will happen here? So as we know, we will multiply each one to each other. Okay, so 2a to a, 2a to 9b, 9b to 2a, and 9b to 9b. Yes. Okay, so we will get 2a to 2a. It will be 4a squared. 2a to 9b. Yeah? So here you have minus, so that's why. Okay, let me write this a bit to be a bit clearer. 2a times 2a, then 2a times minus 9b, then here 9b times 2a, and then 9b times minus 9b. Okay, what you'll have here? So here what do? You multiply just the numbers, so you have 4, yeah? And then the letters, yeah? A to a, it will be a squared, because we know that this formula, yeah? A to the power of m times a to the power of n, it will be m plus n. Okay, so this is the most important formula. Okay, the rule of powers. Okay, so here 2 times minus 9, it will be minus 18. A to b, a times b, ab. Yeah? 9 times 2, it will be 18 ba. And then here you have 9 times 9, it will be minus 81, and then b to b, b squared. So as you see, the 18b ab and 18ab are destroyed, so you only left with 4a squared minus 81b squared. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, second one, let's solve the second one, which is a squared minus 3 times a squared plus 3. Okay, what you'll get here? As usual, you will multiply a squared to a squared, a squared to 3, 3 to a squared, and then 3 to 3. Okay, so a squared to a squared, and then a to 3, a squared to 3, and then you have minus 3 to a squared, and then minus 3 to 3. Yeah? So here you get, so here you add, yes, you add 2 to the, okay, you find the sum of these powers. So it is not multiplication, it is the adding. Okay, so it is a to the power of 4. Here in this case, these two are cancelled because here you have 0. So minus 3 times 3, it will be minus 9. So this is your answer. Okay, third question, which is x squared plus m times m minus x squared. Okay, so we will do the same process. x squared to m, x squared to x squared, m to m to x squared. Okay, so x squared to m, it will be x squared m, and then x squared to minus x squared times minus x squared, and then m to m times m, and then m to minus m times minus x squared. Yeah. Okay, what do you get here? Here you have x squared m. Here you get, so look to the coefficients. So here the coefficient is 1, yeah? Here also minus 1. So 1 times 1 minus 1, it will be minus 1, okay? And then x squared times x squared, you add these two, okay? You add it, okay? Plus x to the power of 4. And then here you have 1, here 1, yeah? You add them, it will be plus m squared, and then here you have minus m x squared. So what is it? It means that these two are cancelled, and you get m squared minus x to the power of 4. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, let's move on. The first question. Okay, this one looks this way: x to the power of n minus y to the power of n times x to the power of n plus y to the power of n. Yeah. So what do? You just multiply. Yeah. Okay, x to the power to the power of n, x to y, y to x, and then y to y. Okay. So x to the power of n times x to the power of n, and then this one, yeah, x to the power of n times y to the power of n, and then minus 1 minus y to the power of n times x to the power of n, and then minus y to the power of n times y to the power of n. Okay, here as we know, these two are you will add these powers. Okay, here you have n plus n. Okay, here you can't do anything. These two are cancelled because they're the same, but they have opposite signs. Yeah, this one is plus, this one is minus. Here is the same, minus, you have minus y, n plus n. So it means that this one, x to the power of 2n minus y to the power of 2n. Okay, this is your answer. And let's see the fifth question, which is okay, m to the power of 3n minus pk times pk plus m to the power of 3n. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So the same process, yeah. As usual, you multiply each one. Okay, so here you have m to the power of 3n times pk. Okay, p to the power of k, and then m to the power of 3n times m to the power of 3n, and then minus pk minus p to the power of k times p to the power of k, and then minus p to the power of k times m to the power of 3n. So as you see here, these two, this one and this one, they cancel. So you only left with these two. What you do have here, the powers are added, yeah. So 3n plus 3n minus p k plus k. So it means that m to the power of 6n minus p to the power of 2k. So this is your answer. Let's say this one, x to the power of k plus 1 minus y to the power of k minus 1 times x to the power of k plus 1 plus y to the power of k minus 1. So So what do you do here? You, as usual, do the same process. Okay, so x to the power of k plus 1 times x to the power of k plus 1, okay, then you multiply these two here, you will get x to the power of k plus 1 times y x to the power of k minus 1. And then this one to this one, minus y to the power of k minus 1 times x to the power of k plus 1. And then the last one, this one to this one, you have minus y k to the power of minus 1 times y k to the power of minus 1. So let's see, what do we have here? So if you look here, these two are the same, but they have opposite signs. That's why they are cancelled. Okay, and then you have only these two. Here you have, here what do you do? The powers are added, k plus 1 plus k plus 1 minus y. So here the same, k minus 1, sorry, k minus 1 plus k minus 1. So it means that you have x to the power of 2k plus 2 minus y 2k minus 2. So this is your answer. Okay, let's look to this question. X to the power of 2 times y to the power of 2 minus 16. How can you factorize this? So here the idea is this one. You a minus b, a plus b. You are going to this direction. Okay, you are going to this direction. Before the process was in the opposite direction. We multiplied two variables and you get this formula. Okay, but here you will do the another thing. So here you have a square, b minus b square. So the idea is to make from here, okay, let's do a bit easier question. So let's say x square minus 25. So this one is x square minus 5 to the power of 2. So this one is like a, this one is like b. So then you have x minus 5 times x plus 5. So you are going from this from the left to the right, or to this direction. Okay. So the same here. How can you do from x to the power of 2 times y to the power of 2? How can you do a, just a? So from the rule of powers, you should know that if you have this one, for example, a to the power of m times, let's say, b to the power of m, if the power is the same, you can write it as ab to the power of m. Like take out of the brackets, okay, this m. We will do the same here, which is a x y to the power of 2, and then 16 you can take as 4 to the power of 2. So this is your like a, this is your b. So the in brackets it will be xy minus 4 times xy plus 4. Okay, that's the idea. Okay, let's look to this question. Okay, the same, we need a square and the b square, minus. So here 81 you can write is 9 to the power of 2, 9 square times p square, 4 you can write is 2 square, a square, b square. So if you look to the powers, they are the same, then it means that you can take out of the brackets, okay, take out, the word take out. out of the brackets, which means вывести за скобками. In Kazakh it will be Yakhshanın sırtına çıkarу. Okay. So take 2 out of the brackets, like 9p to the power of 2 minus, here the same, yeah, 2, they have the same power, so 2ab to the power of 2. So this is your like a, this is your b, yeah. So this one you can write as 9p minus 2ab times 9p plus 2ab. Okay. Okay, another question. Let's say you have this one, 32 square minus 17 square divided by 70 square minus 35 square. Okay, what do you get here? You will use the same formula. You don't have to count the square of 32. You don't have to like multiply 32 to 32 and then 72 to 72, 17 to 17, yeah. You have to just use this formula and it will be much easier. So okay, 70, this is your a, this is your b, yeah? 32 minus 17 times, it will be 32 plus 17. Okay, and then here the same process, 70 minus 35 and then 70 plus 35. So here you have what do you have here? 15, and then here 49, here you have 35, here you have 105. So you can cancel this expression, you can cancel by 7 here, yeah. Here you have 7, 5, and then you can cancel by 15. Here you have 1, here you have 7, so and then 7 to 7, and then you left with only with 1 over 5. That's it. This is your answer. Okay, let's look to this question. M to the power of 4 minus 4. Okay, how can you find a square and b square from here? Yeah, so this one is clear, yeah. You can write this one as 2 square, yeah. What about this one? The idea is you should only have square here, okay. It doesn't matter which a you have. The only thing, the overall power should be 2, yeah. So 4, you can write it as m 2 times m, okay. So it means this one, yeah. So minus 2 to the power of 2. And then there is another rule of powers, which is if you have this one, for example, a to the power of m, and then the a to the power of m in the bracket to the power of n, you can write it as m times n. Okay, but here we will do so you can go from here to here and from here to here. So the idea will be the same, yeah. So here we will go from right to left, yeah. So m to the power of 2 to the power of 2. So it means 2 to the power of 2, and then here, as you see, this is your a, okay. This is your a, 2 is your b. So you have squares. So it means that m square minus 2 times m square plus 2. Okay. Okay, let's see another question. Okay, 36a to the power of 4 minus 121 b to the power of 6. Okay, let's see this one. So this one looks a bit difficult, but let's solve it step by step. Okay, So 36 you can take as 6 to the power of 6. This one you can take it as a to the power of 2 and then to the power of 2, yeah. And this one 11 to the power of 2, and this one is b to the power of 3 and then 2. So please notice here that the idea is always have the squares overall, yeah, this one. And then since we can write this one as 6a squared to the power of 2 minus 11b to the power of 3 square. Okay, so this would be like a a, this would be like a b. Okay, then we have, what do we have? 6a squared minus 11b cubed times 6a squared plus 11b cubed. Okay, that's your answer.